How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at a brand new one here from Corgi. It is the Boeing CH-47 Chinook, and this particular one is from the Argentinian army during the Falklands conflict in 1982. Now, the Argentinians would operate two of these aircraft during the conflict, and its sister aircraft doing most of the work due to constant mechanical issues that did plague our aircraft here. Now, this Chinook would be captured pretty much intact after the surrender of Argentinian forces due to it being constantly grounded. So the other one was actually destroyed, but this aircraft that was captured would be used for parts. Actually, a port door from this would be fitted to the RAF Bravo November Chinook. Now, the aircraft was transported back to England after the war and was used as an instructional airframe. Now, another RAF Chinook would have a landing mishap with its rear rotors hitting the ground and actually destroying the aft transmission and rotor assembly. And parts, once again, were taken from this one right here and used to get the RAF aircraft back into flying condition. Well, I guess we better open this box up and have a little look and see what we are going to get our hands on. Alrighty, with the blister pack out of the box, it does come with a collector card, as you can see. A limited run of 1,000, and, oh, we got a pretty low number, but it does have some details, as per usual, on the back of these. If collector cards are your thing, let's get this lid off and have a little look. So, it does have a stand in here. So that is metal, the shaft's metal, and the base is plastic. So that is your stand all ready to rock and roll. Now, it does come with the rotor blades that we do need to affix to the aircraft in these baggies, of course. That is going to be some fun. And this beautiful looking model in here. Now, I'm gathering we pick it up like that. We'll move the black part out of the way. And we'll have a little look. So, obviously, we do need to be careful where we grab it. We'll move that out of the way. Beautiful, that wasn't too hard. We'll check this out in the bare bones, as we like to do, without doing anything to it yet. So straight from the box. It does have a reasonably nice weight to it as well, which is really nice. That is cool. As you can see with the rotors, they actually move. You move one, the rear one moves, so they move in unison, which is really nice, I suppose. That is pretty cool. They move pretty freely, even without rotor blades on there. So it does have some, some Argentinian crew members in there. It looks cool. Definitely a really nice job on it. The panel lines are pretty good. Big Argentinian flag on the back there. Let's see. That looks like it does open. And it does. Oh, cool. So that opens up and, that's awesome. So, geez, it's really hard to see. There is a little dude in there. So, a little crew member right in there. If we can actually focus on it, it's going to be a pain in the ass. I'll try and take some photos of that so you can actually see it. It is a dark hole in there, but that is awesome. That looks really nice. The windows are done really nicely as well. Nice and clear. It's got some nice engine detail. I think overall the panel lines look really nice on it. I think it's, looks very, very good. So underneath it's got some nice details there. I think the wheels, the wheels roll. All the wheels do roll, so if you like to roll your models around, you'll be able to do that. But I think this looks absolutely insane. It does look fantastic. And it's, it's something a little bit different. It's an Argentinian livery, so I reckon that looks cool in itself. And I think that might be our first Argentinian aircraft. So hello to any Argentinian viewers that we may have. But that's how it's going to sit on the deck. But what we're going to do is chuck some rotor blades on this. So let's have fun doing that. Alrighty, this is your two sets of rotor blades. One, obviously, I suppose, is for in-flight, and the other one is when it's on the ground. Now, if we grab one, it does have a slight sort of bend, I suppose. We'll grab one from the other one. That does look a little bit straighter. Another sort of obvious issue is the length of the shaft at the end of each rotor blade. That is shorter, so I'm assuming the longer one extended is for the in-flight, as the inertia of the blade rotating is making that sort of a stretch out, I suppose, and when it's sitting on the ground, it's more sucked in. But yeah, that's the way I'm going with the idea. So what we'll do is we'll set ours up for on the ground. See if we can put these in. I am always a little bit worried about the blades. You do have ends that are different. That's like a half moon, and then you have a square one for this side. Actually, I think I might go this way. Yes. For some reason. Yes. So I thought the markings went on the upper surface of the blade, but it goes underneath. Well, they go on nicely like that. So I'm assuming then that goes like so. This is the boring part, but it does make it into a helicopter. What we'll do is we'll move the other blades out of the way quickly. But that is your pretty cool Chinook setup for in-flight. And as you can see, when you do turn the blades on one end, it does turn it in the other end as well. Yeah, that's something cool, I guess. This is a little bit coming off, actually. But that is your pretty cool looking Argentinian Chinook. I reckon they do look really nice. And thankfully, this one went together beautifully. If some of my regular viewers recall that traumatic experience we had with our very first Corgi Chinook, where the rotor blades tended to explode when you tried to put them on. This is quite loose fitting, this one. It doesn't want to sit on there very tightly, so that is a little bit unfortunate, but a little bit of blue tack and that solves that issue. But I think overall, yeah, pretty solid release. Oh. Well, they've gone from one extreme, from really hard to put the blades on, to these are fairly loose, as you can plainly see when they do drop off. But yeah, as I just said, a little bit of blue tack in there, or a little bit of white glue or something like that to lock them into place, a non-permanent sort of a fixation. But yeah, I reckon it does look pretty cool. I suppose we need to actually put it on that stand and see how good that's going to look. So there's your stand hole, there's your stand. Stick it in your stand hole. Oh, everything's dropping off. All right, let's put that back on properly. Ah, jeez, I'm having a good one. Oh, I'll tell you what, these Corgi Chinooks are going to give me PTSD. That is your beautiful looking Chinook on the stand, and I reckon it does set up very nicely. If you can put up with some loose blades. Well, my one's got loose blades, obviously, as you can see. But hey, what we'll do is we'll see if we can chuck it on the scales without it falling apart, of course, and we'll see how much this Chinook does weigh. Alrighty, we'll just pull this off the stand. We'll move that out of the way there. We'll bring our Marty scales in and have a little look at the Chinook. So we are looking at 329 grams for this beautiful looking Corgi Chinook right here. I do these reviews, as honest as I can. So if there's little, issues, things dropping off, I'm not going to hide that or anything. I don't get paid by anyone. I buy all my models, so I'm not getting given anything to do false reviews. These are my always my honest view as well. I'm not an expert, as I like to remind people. I'm just, as I say, a guy that loves to collect diecast, and I reckon these things look cool. Overall, I'm fairly happy with what you get from the Corgi. I mean, the looseness of the blades, that is no big deal. That's an easily fixed problem. Unlike their Corgi one where the blades didn't fit and exploded when you tried to push them on, I would rather this. So that is a no problem for me. But I will wind up the video. I'll take the photos, of course, chuck them on at the end. Don't forget, if you enjoyed what you saw, some of those my way would be awesome as well. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like seeing models like this. And that way you can be kept up to date to whenever I release a video on that odd occasion. All right, once again, everyone, thank you so much for dropping past to check out this video today. I hope you enjoyed this offering from Corgi. Thanks all for watching, and you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.